Oh well, this looks like a hospitable place. So many people to welcome me. I feel so loved. you know, I think I should join them in their ritual. Yeah. Where was that emote, man? Come on. Yeah. Cross-legged one. Yeah. Oh no, the pain, the memories, it is coming back. Oh no. Oh, you Elden Ring. Hello everyone. Hope you have an amazing day. And today we are here to continue our journey in Elden Ring. But before we begin, a little message from future me. And yeah, this episode will only contain the successful run of each boss fights. And yeah, I have the bosses in description and they are timestamped, so you will be able to see it in video. And yeah, I decided to do that because I still have 2 more videos after this. And yeah, currently I have only the final boss of this game to beat, which is Radahn. Obviously, if you do a quest, this is not a spoiler. If you do a quest, the game will tell you. So yeah, I know it's Radahn. And I only have that boss left. And yeah, I don't want to drag this series too much. It is already 7 episodes. So yeah, I have decided to merge the 2 episodes and have this as one large group where I have this whole bosses, Remembrance Bosses and 2 dungeon bosses, and have their successful run, except Midra, because Midra is special. He gets a cutscene. Yeah, you guys get what I mean. So he would get the first, the first run and the last run. But except him, all of the bosses are gonna get the last run. And yeah, next episode I have that Rot Priestess and the horse thingy. I mean, Orphan of Cause on horse, and that Rumble of the Royal Variety Free for All Brawl, which happens before the fight, final boss fight. So yeah, only 2 episodes left. So enough stalling, and without any further delay, let's just begin. And our first boss today is a special piece of art. I mean, he was a pretty annoying boss, but he was not hard, but annoying. And he's the one who is guarding the entrance to the Abyssal Woods area of this map, which was the only one which I didn't have unlocked. Yeah, this one. And to get to this boss, you need to go from all the way from that Mesmer's castle, that castle watering hole, Grace of Sight, to do some parkour, jump down some cliffs, and finally reach this catacomb. And once you explore the catacomb, you will enter this boss. And yeah, let's just see how I beat it. Yeah, this boss was a special case. I spent like half an hour trying to fight him solo, but yeah, he just won't play ball. So then I came in and decided to use Mimic because yeah, I value my time, and this boss is not it's not worth spending any more time than I have done on it. So yeah, then I decided to summon Mimic, and you guys will see that my Mimic was able to solo this boss. I will only get 2 or 3 hits in this whole run. Yeah, it's very funny. And the most annoying part of this fight was not the summons or this BS attack which he keeps just spamming over and over and over again, seemingly never going out of FP or stamina. But yeah, this, when you finally dodge all his summons, his attack, and you barely reach that guy, he will just teleport. That was the most frustrating. See, I have only stuck this boss twice and he's already close to dying. And yeah, I missed that attack. Yeah, my attack didn't hit that. This time too. See, I only hit the boss 3 times and my mimic finished the boss. So yeah, this was not a fun enemy or a cool enemy, okay? This was very bad boss design, one of the bad bosses. So yeah, with him out of the way, we can finally enter the Abyssal Woods and explore this area. Now, inside the Abyssal Woods, this is the mansion that was at the beginning of the video, and once you enter it, yeah, see,
no closer.
This is the classic From Software like level design and thing that people love. Like, I also love that we haven't even entered this arena and they have been building the anticipation towards the boss fight, right? Right from the entrance, we have that line of people, and now as soon as you enter the mansion, you are warned to not go further, yeah? And upon further exploring the mansion, we can spy something suspicious in a large open room. And we haven't even reached that point. Although looking at this picture between my character and someone who is sitting there, it's really hard to tell who the real monster is, right? Just look at my character. And after so much build and anticipation, we are finally at the doorstep of the thing that was in the middle of the mansion.
The depths of your foolishness.
Hey! No need to call me out. The depth of your foolishness. Yeah. What? I don't. Yeah, don't tell me this is the boss. Yeah, I refuse to believe that. Yeah. Where's the boss now? Yeah. When can I see the real boss? Oh, he gets a cutscene. Oh, so he's a special one, huh? I see.
Enough.
Okay.
I have endured more than enough.
You have endured more than enough, it seems. Oh, tomato ketchup.
I ask you forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
Yeah, he spilled some ketchup, okay. Uh-huh. Okay, now, ho ho ho, my eyes. Way to light up a flashbang. Yeah, but is he like a frenzied lord or something like that? Because yeah, we also become like this if we choose the bad ending, right? Yeah, Lord of the Frenzied Flame, Midra. Wow. He really is a special one. Okay, I do some decent damage. Yeah. Oh, ho, ho. Oh no. Oh no. I have to. Yeah. He is pretty good. Yeah. That was a pretty cool intro. Now, as far as bosses go, that was a pretty cool introduction, don't you guys think? And yeah, I spent like 1.5 hours. This boss was pretty cool. And yeah, I had fun with this boss. I really enjoyed the fact that for this boss I can moon him twice at the start of each round. Yeah, and he was easily staggered. And yeah, this was like near perfect run, and yeah, I couldn't dodge this attack. I tried I tried every time, but yeah, I was not able to do that till the end. Yeah, I was just taking the hit on that. Yeah. And yeah, I discovered from my many runs that you want to stay as close as you can with this boss. Yeah, see, it is very easier to dodge. Yeah, I dodged the second earlier at that time, but yeah, it is very easier to dodge his attack if you are close to him rather than being at range. He wants you to be at range, right? So yeah, this was a very fun boss fight, and this run took a lot of time and practice. And also this whole abyssal wood area, like this felt like playing any old Souls game, as Torrent was unable to come in this area because he was frightened by this frenzied lord, right? So you had to explore this whole area on foot. And yeah, this was a pretty cool boss fight and a pretty cool area. I would say one of the best areas of the DLC, yeah. Yeah, and at this point it is supposed to be another episode, but yeah, after exploring the abyssal woods, I remembered that I had blown that two horns at the request of Count Ymir. Yeah, so I then thought it would be a good exercise to like pay him a visit, right? So I did that, and he gave me the map for the third ruins, which looks suspiciously like this cathedral. So yeah, I didn't know how to go at that ruins, so I was wandering around and not finding anything. Then I saw it the internet that you have to rest at the grace, and then the count disappears, and then you can touch his chair and it reveals this secret passage. So yeah, let's just go down this route and explore what secrets does the count hide. And after descending the ladder, we came across this finger ruins, and it is very suspicious to have those ruins where you live, right? And we are invaded by this cool looking knight, yeah, that Lord of the Rings armor, ring wraith's armor, right? And she, let's just say, this is like one of my favorite NPC quest line. And yeah, she gives us her weapon. She's not the one who stands above at the cathedral, right? So yeah, after we take care of her, we just have to blow that horn. So yeah, after you blow the horn, which looks pretty suspicious by the way, yeah, after you do it, you are teleported to this strange land where that creepy creature resides. I mean, this boss was not that, let's just say, yeah, I didn't like that this boss, and I had a sneaky suspicion that he could be pretty janky boss. Yeah, if I tried doing a melee fight with him. So yeah, I decided to do a moon only challenge and yeah, win by using only one attack, that is Rani's Dark Moon, because I missed this attack so much. So yeah, I will leave you guys to this fight and see you at the end of it. And that's that. Yeah, let's just be honest, I couldn't be bothered with this boss. Okay, one look at this boss and I had enough. I didn't want to go through what I went with Sunflower and that pig again. So yeah, I just summoned my mimic to attract the attention of those fingers, and I focused on just mooning him from the distance, and it turned out to be an effective strategy. You will have to agree, this was like my 4th or 5th attempt. I didn't even get the chance to learn the timing of that laser beam, right? That's how quickly that happened. So yeah, after resting here, we go upstairs to meet the Count again to have some answers about the thing that he hides in his basement, right? And not to anyone's surprise, Count was not here. And when you interacted with the chair, we were invaded by Jolan. Yeah, and this time it is the NPC which stands here besides the pillar. And yeah, this was my second attempt, because during my first attempt the count managed to sneakily teleport behind me, right behind I was standing, and finger me to death. I mean, before I could even get a chance to react, he summoned those fingers, and yeah, my health bar just vaporized. So yeah, with that memory fresh in my mind, I didn't want to give Count any chance, so I tried to do a sneaky sneak attack, but it didn't work. But yeah, see how squishy this Count is. Yeah, if it wasn't for that cheap sneak attack, he wouldn't have been even able to, like, do some damage to me on that first round. That's how smoothly it was going. But yeah, this is it. And with this, yeah, see, this is what happened. I got stun locked into oblivion on that turn. But yeah, we finally defeat the Count, and I thought that something was suspicious because Jolan didn't give us anything, right? And her sword looked cool. So I thought she would be standing there at the pillar, so she was not there. So I just did a soft reset by sitting at the grace. And once you do that, you can find Jolan right there next to the pillar where she always stands. And now I know this because I searched about this irises, and if you give grace, you can have the character as your summon, and if you give occultation, you can have their weapon. Yeah, there are two characters in the DLC that requires you to do that. But as I liked this NPC, and I wanted her to be the part of my Ring Wraith group, I gave her the Iris of Grace and summoned her by my side. And just to be sure that that was the end of that quest line, I looked up some things on the inter of the net, and I found out that after having Jolan as your summon, you can come to this place in Hinterlands, which is called Saman's Rise, also known as Michaela's Garden. There's a minor earth tree too in this place. So after you come at this place, you have to do this tricky parkour to get to this ledge, which will be careful to just fall down from this place and don't jump, because if you do, you have a risk of falling on top of that building and then sliding down straight. I did that the first time and I found it out the hard way. So once you talk to this puppet, you can have Jolan and the knight which attacked us the first time we entered the ruins, Anna, as our summon. So this was a pretty cool touch, and now I can have a three-way fun with Jolan, Anna and my character as the Bring Wraith group. And this is one of my favorite NPC quest lines of the DLC, and the other one being Egon's, which I am gonna do next. But before we fight Bayle the Dred and continue the quest line for Egon, we will have to find him. And in order to do this, we have to enter this catacomb, which can be accessed from the road straight from where we meet Egon. You just have to go straight and enter this catacomb, which will lead us to this boss room. And this is just like that abyssal wood boss fight that there is a room at the end of this boss fight. So yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. Yeah, this is just testing the timing for my jump attack. Yeah, this was a very easy boss, right? Yeah, I am doing sufficient enough damage for this one to be like walk in the park. See, yeah, I have learned from that bear's roar that I can stagger people out of their forms like breath attacks if I do a charged attack. And yeah, this one was a very lucky dodge. Yeah, his attack went over my head and yeah, see, GG's. So yeah, this was a very easy fight, but this was a very important fight because not only it revealed this location to me, it gave me this very important katana which is made specially to defeat dragons. So now with that in our hand, let's go and defeat Bayle the Dred. And yeah, I have leveled up my dragon slaying katana and I have done a few runs of this dragon, and yeah, this is a very good boss fight. And the first thing you do when you enter the arena, yeah, I was a bit late, yeah, you call this NPC. Yeah, and you keep quiet and hear him speak.
You will rue this day. Behold, a true great warrior. Your fears made flesh.
Yeah, this NPC is pretty fun. He elevates this boss fight from being a good boss fight to an exceptional experience. Yeah, he is the best NPC from the Elden Ring so far. And yeah, I turned this Bayle boss fight into an monster raid with Egon, me, and both of my summons, Johan and Anna. Jolan, it's not Johan, it's Jolan. Jolan and Anna. And yeah, see this boss fight, how cool Bayle is. Like, when he sprouted these wings and started doing this, like, lightning attacks, this was like very cool moment in the game. See how majestic these attacks are. Yeah, and both of my summons died due to his second phase. Now it's just me and my bro Egon. But yeah, we will beat this. As you guys are seeing this run in video, yeah, I did beat him. But yeah, see this attack. This is very good attack. Yeah, it looks so stunning and so awesome. Like, wow. It makes sense how this dragon was able to fight toe to toe with Placidus X, right? Yeah, good job, Egon. He's there to provide mental support. Yeah, I can survive. I had full health. Yeah, there's no way I am diving by a grab attack at full health. Yeah. And this one nearly gave me an heart attack. Yeah, this was like a prime example of boss just refusing to die. That magic 1 pixel. Yeah.
Bayle the Dred. You shall haunt me no longer.
Rest easy, my friend. Rest easy. You have finally slain Bayle the Dred. And with that, we have finally concluded today's episode. And in today's episode, we fought with Midra, the Frenzied Lord, which was a pretty fun boss fight. Then it was Metyr the mother, finger mother, which was yeah, which was just fun. I was having fun in that boss fight. And then the cream on the top, Bayle the Dred. Yeah, like curse you, Bayle. Yeah, this is the most iconic NPC encounter in this whole game. I really love this boss fight and this whole encounter just because of that NPC. Yeah, this was an experience. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And now there are only 2 videos left in this series. And we are finally getting close to finishing Elden Ring's DLC. So yeah, see you guys next time when I finally get one step closer to the final boss. So yeah, see you guys there. Bye.